Welcome to the first session of this online training called Introduction to Open Innovation. In this session, we're going to discuss the different concepts or ideas around the term open innovation. Before we introduce these main ideas, I would like to discuss which statement best applies to this term. For example, we have 4 different statements. I would like you to think of which one is the most suitable to the term. If we discover it ourselves, we will get to the market first. We must discover it, develop it, and ship it ourselves. If we make the best use of internal and external ideas, we will win. And the smart people in our field work for us. I hope you all agree that the statement that suits the term open innovation is letter C. If we make the best use of internal and external ideas, we will win. This is what this innovation funnel, developed by Chesbrough in 2003, tries to represent. The traditional innovation funnel has holes. These holes represent that the innovation conducted inside our organization can leak through these holes, becoming innovation or products and services suitable for other organizations in the forms of spin-offs or licenses. Also, these holes can represent that external ideas can be introduced into our organization in order to benefit resources or additional knowledge that we might need to develop our products and services. Some examples of this open innovation concept would be the 3 that I've introduced in this slide. The IBM Innovation Jam, where you have a video for further information if you want to have a look. This was actually a virtual event that IBM organized to bring together employees, suppliers, researchers, and clients to bring in new ideas. In fact, at the end, senior managers screened hundreds of thousands of posts during weeks, and this was introduced into their organization. Also, another example is Nike. Nike and iPod Nano, Nike and Kinet Training, Nike and Sports Watch GPS would be some of the examples of Nike collaborating to do open innovation with other companies. Another example is in Europe, where Nestlé and L'Oréal provided their know-how, their knowledge, their expertise to bring together a pill, something that you would ingest in order to improve the care of your hair. Based on that, I would like you to also reflect on what kind of participants can we identify in open innovation. Competitors only, suppliers only, customers only. In fact, it's all of the above. Anyone can participate in open innovation. We're also going to discuss of the different types of ways that we can collaborate in open innovation. For example, collaboration between competitors, which would be the case of Glad, where Procter & Gamble and the Clorox company collaborated to develop this product. Partners in the value chain like Sony Ericsson, where Sony Ericsson is the electronics for consumption organization, and Sony is electronics for consumption, and Ericsson is a telecommunications one. There's also the startup and strategic alliances, like the Better Place case that was brought by Renault and Nissan, or co-creation, which one of the best examples would be Linux. Finally, crowdsourcing would also be a type of collaboration, which we could find an example through Threadless. You can also have a look at that, where different artists collaborate in order to develop different pieces of work, of art, into t-shirts and complements. Finally, another thing important to consider is what are the barriers to implement open innovation. Some organizations might find difficulties when they want to implement open innovation internally. Maybe because of the culture of the organization, it's very difficult to change the mindset of the managers and the employees. Sometimes one of the big barriers is the intellectual property. When you're collaborating with external organizations, who is going to have the rights of what you're going to be developing? or even the quality of the partners. When you're collaborating with external partners, you don't know how good they are at their work or how much they're going to contribute into this collaboration, into this partnership. There are also other barriers, and we're going to discuss this throughout this online course. So thank you very much, and see you in the next session.